So you don't need to make impact when you are old. You can start making impact as a young man. It is not a function of age, it's a function of illumination. As I was in the days of my youth, when the secret of God was upon my tabernacle. In Africa here, we make it look as though until a man is 50, he doesn't have the right to be impactful. In fact, when you are making impact as a young man, they feel, where are you going to? Relax. And that's why we remain backward. Go to China, go to Japan, go to most of the nations of the world. Some of the apps you are using on your phone, they were written by high school students. You don't have to be 40 or 50 to be a millionaire. If you have illumination, you can begin to impact your world as a teenager. And that makes you a blessing. Don't you see most of the careers in the Western world? Somebody is 35, they say he's resigning. Resigning at 35, that's when we start work in Africa. Meanwhile, at 35, it's already a global phenomenon. Because they understand that early to rise, early to shine. And Job is telling us that impact is not a function of old age. You should make impact from your youth and make it until your old age, if light is available to you. So if you are struggling now and you are not impactful, the problem is not your ancestors. The problem is lack of light. Because your ancestors that are in the grave should not have power over your destiny. If you have enough light, you will rise up and rule, even in the midst of your enemies. David said, in the midst of his enemies, he was ruling. So your enemies are not even the reason why you are not making impact. Your enemies are not the reason why you are not relevant. Your ignorance is the reason why you are not relevant. Because if you know what you need to know, your enemies can become a platform for your shining.